So I finally sold my Safemoon. The reason is that the main factor that determines the success of Safemoon has demonstrated a consistent pattern of being unsuccessful. What I mean by that is that John Caroni had millions of people backing the project with millions of dollars, like $30 to $60 million. If you can't get a project to do well with that kind of backing, with that much money, you can't keep your employees around, you can't work with your mom to operate a company. I mean, imagine you had $60 million and millions of people that are ready to flood any product you make, and you still fail. So the main reason that I sold my Safemoon is that I've lost confidence in the main controlling factor of Safemoon, and everything is controlled by John Caroni. He will take care of himself before he takes care of the investors to a gross degree, mansions and cars and all kinds of things. He will lie to you about the team leaving. He will lie to you about products coming out.
Yes, you heard it. We will be launching the Safemoon blockchain at the end of this year.
He can't keep his employees around, and almost every employee that leaves thinks he's a fraud. And he's been covered widely by one of the most famous YouTubers there is as being a scammer from CoffeeZilla. When it comes to making money, Safemoon, I do not see any good possibilities of making money. There might be some small upward movement eventually, but I don't think there's going to be anything major. Why would I think that pattern is going to change? I do not think that suddenly everything's going to be the opposite of what it is. Some people think that, oh, you sold, I'll see you in a year when it goes to the moon. Everybody's hope shifted after the previous team, the initial team, quit or got fired to John Caroni. So John Caroni was like this last pillar of hope. And then the worst FUD that could have come out about Safemoon was through John, which is that he took $30+ million out of the liquidity, used it on himself and invested in his mom's company. And you can't just start a project, say the liquidity's locked, and then say, well, it's not actually locked and we might use it. And then say, well, if we do use it, we'll tell you, and then not tell you, and then pull out $60+ million of liquidity, which is your money. That's your opportunity to sell. That's our money. It's not just theirs for the taking to the degree that they wish to take it. You imagine paying yourself as a CEO of a project that hasn't produced anything successful. You would get less than $1 million a year, but he bought a $2.5 million house in May or April of 2021, and sports cars and clothing and everything that he wanted. He was living lavishly at the top while all the Safemoon investors were hoping in the future and really putting a lot of effort into making Safemoon successful. The community really was, more so than John, I believe. Today's video is sponsored by Pepito. Pepito is a meme coin aimed at gaining traction off of the main meme Pepe. They have 3% reflections, 5% growth, 2% liquidity. The guy who made this is not dogs. Pepito was initially thought up about by the developer as an idea based on the frog meme token hyped to follow in his father's footsteps, Pepe, as well as his mother's footsteps, Peppa. This powerful meme token is not just your ordinary run-of-the-mill meme token. With a very clear and memorable name and logo, a great story of birth, many current and upcoming utilities, a strong community, and much more, Pepito is here to take over the Binance space in the coming years. There's 1 billion tokens. They burned 4.5% of the supply, and it's a 1% buy with a 10% sell. They have Pepito Swap, staking, NFTs, play-to-earn game, and development, and much more utilities to come. They have their first NFT collection edition Pepito Platoon of 500 total NFTs to be minted. Each NFT holder receives 10% rewards in Pepito from each new NFT minted. Holders will also be eligible to receive proceeds from any further brand sales and partnerships. Play-to-earn game and development. Our game and development is set to be a kart racing game where players will be able to compete with one another in a race to the finish line to earn Pepito. An in-game store will be available where a player will be able to purchase in-game boost using Pepe to have an advantage. NFTs will also be integrated into the game as characters. You can use your very own NFT as a character in this very exciting virtual world. Here is a list of their partnerships. There's so much more to check out Pepe on the white paper. And another thing I would suggest doing is taking a look at the token sniffer for this if you are checking out this project. It has a lower score, but you just have to do your research, look at the score, and then reach out to the team if you're interested in the project and you want to satisfy any concerns that you have. And I'll leave the link for all this down in the description. So yeah, check out Pepito and do your research. I'm not hoping you lose money. I'm not hoping Safemoon goes down or up. It's not really a way to wish that people make money without equally wishing that the people they're making money off of don't lose money. Like, somebody has to lose money. So it's not like this, I hope you make money. It's like you say you hope somebody makes money in the crypto space. You hope somebody loses money in the crypto space. If you can't take what you're pulling out of the liquidity to get the price to go higher than what you're pulling out, then it's useless, which means that if you took away the marketing, the billboards, all the salaries that have been paid, everything that's been built, built and you put that back into the liquidity, that would have been better for SafeMoon, as if it had never been touched in the first place. The price would be higher. This is why I sold. I also just lost hope in SafeMoon a long time ago, so it wasn't like I have a huge bag. So I just happened to be selling some out of this wallet, and I saw SafeMoon. I thought, oh yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of that. It wasn't like coming to this final conclusion where I realized the deepest truth about John. If there's any projects you guys want me to cover, you can reach out to me and we can look at covering them. If it's a good project that you think is going to actually make people money. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.